There were two films that really inspired me for this. One was a film by Chantal Akerman, who's a Belgian director, and it was a film called Jeanne Dielman.
I'm not familiar with it.
Okay, which is about the life. We follow the life of this prostitute over a few days.
Right.
And then the other film was a French director called Agnès Varda, who is a part of the New Wave, and she wrote a film called Clio 5 à 7. It's Clio 5 till 7, and we follow the life of this woman for 2 hours.
Right.
And that sort of inspired it, along with sort of the whole research on queer and such like. Yeah.
Sorry, did you write this? Who wrote this?
This?
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote this.
Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. I mean, the poetry thing at the beginning as well, I loved all that. Amanda, fantastic performance. Absolutely, I was riveted all the way through. Everything from the monologue style, and at the end, again, freaked me out, man. Freaked me out. Really scared me. I've got nightmares tonight. But absolutely brilliant performance. Any tips you can give anybody on getting into a performance like that? Because it was brilliant.
What, that type of performance?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I mean, I find it really quite difficult because ordinarily I probably wouldn't have been asked to play a part like that.
Just hold on.
Yeah, it was difficult, and I had quite a difficult time with it. But really, you just got to overcome it, because in the end of it, I learned so much from doing that. You know, because I had a few issues about my own body, so and researching the character and everything, and then putting it all in place. Yeah, it was definitely challenging. So just go ahead and do it. Okay.
Well, I mean, I thought it was a tremendously brave performance. It was absolutely engaging. The humour was brilliant. I mean, played so flat through it again, and you know, nothing was given away. Everything was sold for me on that. I thought you did an absolutely fantastic job on that. So, are you two going to be working together again?
Yes, in fact, we've already worked together on a triptych that I did before this.
Right.
And Amanda worked in that film, Bird 3, and then she's going to be. We start filming the next part on Saturday. Amanda's going to be filming in that. You're coming over at the end of May.
Yeah.
Do you want to? Anything to say?
Yeah, tell us about what's going on in the next one. Give us a hint.
Well, the next one is about the little gay boy.
Right.
And well, without sort of giving it away, we follow a day in the life of this little gay boy.
Right.
That's the storyline, basically.
Excellent. Is it a trilogy?
It's a trilogy.
I thought it would be.
Yeah. Surprise.
Yeah,
it is a trilogy. But I mean, ideally, since that film, I've sort of been back to film school and trying to prepare for my first feature, but I don't know if that's going to be the case with the next one. It's definitely going to be much longer.
Right.
But yeah, have you got anything to?
No, just looking forward to it. It's going to be extremely exciting. There's lots of stuff going on in it. So
is there?
Yeah. So okay.
I mean, I've certainly got a sense of auteur about that. I mean, you have created a work of art there. It's an absolutely brilliant piece of work. In fact, I'm going to try and get a copy of it. So you have to go swap details afterwards.
Okay.
Absolutely fantastic. I should throw. I mean, I'm babbling on like an idiot here. I should throw things up to the audience now. Any questions in the audience, please? Phil.
How much research, and so can you kind of take us through the research as far as what you did to prepare for them, especially there was a lot of, obviously the central character is a prostitute. I'm just wondering what sort of research you did to explore the life of an actual working prostitute in that kind of situation, what you did to understand what she would be doing on a day-to-day life.
I mean, do you want to answer that question?
If you want.
Well, go on.
You both answer it.
Yeah.
You get two different answers.
For Maria, really, I spent a lot of time in researching because I didn't actually know anything very much about prostitution or how they work it and everything. So I needed to create this character, and so I learned an awful lot in the process of doing it. It was quite intriguing, But I just spent a lot of time on the internet, reading up stories and looking at people's lives. Basically just doing that, and that's how I built her character.
From a writing point of view.
Sorry?
From a writing point of view, as far as the actual script.
From a writing point of view, I suppose I've been working on researching sexuality for a long time now, perhaps in a university context, but related to performance and such, etc. And then we did a lot of research together. You know, we did a lot of, because Amanda's in England and I'm in Paris, so we did a hell of a lot of work by Skype, in fact. You know, we rehearsed by Skype, we did a lot of improvisation by Skype, and just a lot of reading and a lot of, for example, the street in which we filmed is actually a street in Paris called Saint-Denis, where, as you can see, I think you see 1 or 2 prostitutes that work. So spending a lot of time there, speaking to people, reading, you know, and all the sort of usual stuff, really trying to immerse yourself in that whole world and trying to be sort of faithful to that world and sort of as honest as I can be, you know, with the knowledge that I have.
I know the trips down there were really real
We
high. We did go down, and there was every doorway there was a different character, and it's like, whoa, you know, it was really intriguing, and yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Mm.
Definitely,
Any other questions from the audience?
I love the fact that you did the Super 8 work in there.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, congratulations for that, because so many, you know, we need more people using Super 8. That was
Oh yeah, that's a real
that.
treat. You know.
I'm very kind of angerish kind of scene.
Yeah, that's a huge compliment.
Yeah.
The Super 8 thing, I think for any filmmaker or any photographer or, you know, it's such a beautiful material, and it helped me to sort of, I don't know whether it's even a word, honorique is dreamlike, is it honorique an English word? Right. Okay, so it insisted on that whole sort of dreamlike quality, you know, which it has naturally, you know. But yeah, that was a real pleasure. You know, like, for me, a huge influence has always been Derek Jarman and sort of Glitterberg and all these wonderful films that he made, you know.
Any Lynch in there?
Maybe, I don't know really. Maybe more so in the last film people talked a little bit about Lynch. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're inevitably influenced by everything that we see, I suppose. Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely fantastic film, and lovely to meet you both. You know, brilliant.